Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, setting goals, working hard, staying motivated, and yet something still holds you back? As if there's an invisible force between you and the success you know you're capable of. What if I told you that the biggest obstacle isn't out there? It's you. You're not lazy. You're not incapable. But you might be standing in your own way. And until you understand how and why you're doing it, real success will always feel just out of reach. Today, we're diving deep into how to get out of your own way and finally succeed. Not in a cliché, just think positive kind of way, but with real, grounded steps that can help you stop self-sabotaging, start showing up fully, and live the life you were meant to lead. Here's a truth most people never tell you. Self-sabotage is incredibly common, and it often looks a lot like being busy. Procrastination, perfectionism, imposter syndrome, chronic doubt, they're all subtle ways we block our own progress. Why do we do this? Because staying stuck feels safer than moving forward. Success means change. And change, even good change, can be terrifying. Our brains are wired for safety, not success. So when you start reaching for a more better job, a new relationship, a healthier body, your mind throws up red flags. It whispers, what if you fail? What if you look foolish? What if you're not good enough? And unless you learn to override those whispers, they become your reality. The first step in getting out of your own way is self-awareness. You cannot change what you don't understand. So ask yourself, in what ways am I holding myself back? Is it perfectionism that stops you from starting? Do you overthink every decision until the moment passes? Do you fear being seen trying and failing, so you pretend you never wanted it anyway? Write it down. Get honest. This is not about shaming yourself. It's about reclaiming your power. Once you're aware of the patterns, you can begin to challenge them. That little voice that says you're not ready. Start asking, what if I am? That thought that tells you you'll never succeed. Counter it with, what if I do? Your inner dialogue shapes your outer reality. It's time to take control of the conversation. Everyone talks about fear of failure, but fear of success is just as powerful and often more hidden. Success changes things. It can shift relationships, raise expectations, and place you outside your comfort zone, subconsciously. This can make you sabotage your own efforts just as things start to go well. You miss deadlines. You pick fights. You forget important meetings. Sound familiar? This isn't because you're lazy. It's because part of you fears what happens after success. Who will you become? Will people still like you? Can you handle it? Here's the truth. Yes, success changes things. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Growth is uncomfortable, but stagnation is painful. Once you accept that change is a natural part of success, you can stop fearing it and start embracing it. To move forward, you have to redefine your relationship with failure and rejection. They're not proof that you're unworthy, they're proof that you're trying. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can count. They've heard no 100 times before hearing yes. The difference, they didn't let failure define them. So, how do you deal with setbacks? You reframe them. Instead of thinking, I failed, so I'm not good enough, say, I failed, so I'm learning. Instead of thinking, they rejected me, so I must not matter, say, their decision doesn't define my value. The faster you can recover from rejection, the faster you can grow. The only true failure is quitting. Here's where most people go wrong. They focus on goals, not systems. Goals are outcomes, systems are processes. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Want to write a book? You need a writing routine. Want to get fit? You need a consistent workout and nutrition plan. Want to grow your business? You need daily actions that move the needle. Create systems that support your success, even when motivation runs out. Because it will run out. And when it does, your systems will keep you going. One of the most powerful ways we block ourselves is by chasing approval. We want to be liked. We want to be accepted. But here's the hard truth. If you want to do something meaningful, not everyone will clap for you. Some people will misunderstand you. Some will criticize you. Some will try to pull you back to the version of you that made them comfortable. You just need you to believe in you. Approval is nice. But it's not a requirement for success. Let them. You don't need everyone to believe in you. When you stop needing permission to shine, you become unstoppable. One of the biggest traps is waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect version of yourself. But perfect never comes. There will always be fear. There will always be uncertainty. The secret: take action anyway. Start before you're ready. Launch before it's flawless. Show up before you feel qualified. Confidence doesn't come first, it comes from doing. Every time you take a step, even a small one, you build trust in yourself, and that trust becomes the foundation of unstoppable momentum. Sometimes the best way to get out of your own way is to have a vision so compelling. It pulls you forward. What does your ideal life look like? Not just in terms of money or status, but in feeling. Who are you when you wake up fulfilled? Who are you when you're proud of how you spend your time? Write it down. Feel it. Make it real. Invest in mentors, books, communities that reflect the future you're aiming for. It's not a viral moment or an overnight breakthrough. Then, ask yourself every day, are my actions aligning with that future? So, if you're surrounded by doubt, fear, and mediocrity, it's going to be hard to rise. If not, adjust. Not with shame, with clarity. You just need to take the next step. And then the next. The only thing in the way was you. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Find people who inspire you. Listen to those who challenge you. You are not meant to do this alone. Success is a team sport. Your breakthrough starts now. Lastly, remember this: real success is not a what-I'm win. It's showing up every day. It's doing the work when no one's watching. It's falling down and getting back up. Again and again. Success doesn't come to those who never struggle. It comes to those who never stop. You don't need to have it all figured out. Because the truth is, you've always had what it takes. And now, you know how to move. So today, make the decision. Not just to dream, but to do. Not just to want, but to act. Get out of your own way. The world needs what only you can bring. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs to hear it.